I would like to give a special nail addict shout out to Kitchen with Fuzzy Amir and Asian Life in Belgium, the first 2 comments on my last video. Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So for today's set, I'm using my Red Iguana Practice Hand Evelyn, and I've had her for some time. She's made like 2 appearances on the channel, so I felt like I do need to start utilizing her more. It does give me a lot more practice where I'm not doing so much wear and tear to my own nails. My daughter, when I do hers, it's strictly every 2 weeks, so she's fine. But I do feel like I can get more sets in if I incorporate Evelyn as well. And I had a lot of fun using her. So for the prep on the hand, I normally just put in her nail beds that she came with. And then I use my Makartt Stephanie e-file and like rough up the surface of those tips. And today I did use Kiara Sky's Builder Gel and applied Couture's Extreme Square nails onto her nail bed. And I haven't used her in a while, so you may see bubbles and things like that, but I mean, it's okay. She's a practice hand, so obviously I'm practicing. And then I did use my same e-file and roughed up the surface of the tips. And you now see me going in with a layer of base coat gel, and I will cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. So for today's video, I did want to use Turquoise, which is this beautiful light blue shade out of the October Your Nail Lab box. And I just love how it has these stars and different glitters in it. It's a very unique polish, and so I knew I had to incorporate it in today's set because I was obsessed when I saw it on Stay Polish 91's video. So I'm going in with my ring finger here, and if you notice, I'm doing like a tapping motion onto the nail. And the reason why is I got the tip from a nail channel that I am obsessed with and love because she does a lot of nail art. She goes by Cute Nail Art. And if you haven't already, please check her channel out. But she gave a tip of when you're using glitter gel polish, you want to kind of pat it onto the nail so that you're getting the most out of the glitter as opposed to swiping down the nail like you normally would. And I found that it worked amazingly. This was my first time trying it, and the coverage with those glitters was just amazing for me. So I did go ahead and make sure to cover all of the nail, and then I do also make sure to wipe the sides. You want to make sure to wipe the sides before curing so that the nail isn't like bulky once it actually cures, although there's nothing a little filing can't fix, but just wiping the side does help. And this is how the nail is looking. And then I do go in with a second coat of that after curing the first coat. And for the second coat, I started to tap, but it was giving me way too many glitters. So you'll see me swiping because I just kind of wanted to get the opacity of that blue shade up a little, which is why I went in with the second coat. And once that is complete, I will then cure again in my UV LED lamp for 30 seconds. So then I wanted to incorporate some other gel polishes by Makartt as well. So I'm going in with this Makartt and Femi Beauty Polish Crystal. And I decided to go with this particular one because I haven't used the glitter gel polish collection from Femi Beauty at all yet. So I did want to try to incorporate some different gel polishes that I rarely use in the video today. And then I'm also going in with Shining Star from that same collection. And I'm just going to be placing these side by side on my nail palette. And what I'm trying to do here is create a marble effect. And so I just wanted to see how it would look with these particular colors. Like I said, I just wanted to incorporate other colors as well, which is why I went in with the crystal and then this one. And this color is so gorgeous. The camera does no justice, but it's like a creamy white iridescent pearlescent shade, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm then going in also with a white polish from Beetles. It's a 540. I'm going to place that on the nail palette as well. And then I will also be incorporating the brushes from Your Nail Lab. I'm going to take one of them and I am going to go ahead and mix these colors together. And I'm going to also use another one of the brushes and just kind of scoop up those colors after I've mixed them and just lay them down on the nail very, very, very gently, and create a marble effect. And I think the nail came out absolutely gorgeous. But once you get your marble set, you do want to go ahead and wipe down your sides and then cure for 30 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and let you watch the process. And once I get the marble set, this is how the nail is looking. And then I'm going in on my pinky with the shining star, and I'm starting at the top of that nail by the cuticle area. I'm just going to bring that halfway down the nail, a little more than halfway, because I'm going to be creating an ombre on this particular nail. So I bring that down, and I'm not sure why I use this brush because it's not the top color. There's nothing really to blend it in, but I did attempt that and then cured in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I went in with a second coat as well, did the same thing with the little brush, and then I cured in the lamp for 30 seconds. Then on the tip of the nail, I'm going to take Turquoise and I'm going to just pat that glitter polish onto the nails. And then I'll take that brush again and blend it down into the shining star to create the ombre. And then once it's set, this is how the nail is looking, super cute. And then of course I'm gonna try to go in with a second coat just to build up the opacity of the light blue shade and curing afterwards for 30 seconds. And then I'm going in with Shining Star on the middle finger, and I'm going to go ahead and just place that all over that finger, and then I'll cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then off camera, I do go in and do a second coat of this shade as well, curing for 30 seconds. Then on my index, I decided to start over, so I applied a new nail bed for my hand, and you now see me using Turquoise Glitter Gel and just curing back on the extreme square nail. And I just hold my little flashy there for a moment, and then I do actually put her in the big lamp as well for 30 seconds. So the reason why I decided to start over is I felt like that crystal blue didn't go with Taylor Turquoise too much, so I just wanted to try something else. So I'm now going in with actual Taylor Turquoise, and I'm going to go in again with Shining Star and the white from Beetles, and mix that together till I'm satisfied, and then try to do a marble with that, because I felt like the crystal color, when you looked at it, you can totally tell that it wasn't like the same blue as the Taylor Turquoise, and for me, it kind of threw it off. So I decided to see what the marble would look like with actual Taylor Turquoise in the mix. So like I said, I mixed everything up, put on the marble, and to me it came out gorgeous. And then of course, once it was set, I wiped my sides and cured in the lamp for 30 seconds. And guys, the camera is doing no justice when I tell you this came out so pretty with the Taylor Turquoise and that shining star. It just like blended so well, and it looked so much better with the set. So now I'm going in with these stars from that same October You Are Now lab box and these foils, just to try to utilize some other items, and didn't really know what I was doing with the foil flakes. Those are hard for me to use because they're so sticky. I can never get them broke upright. So with those, I just kind of went across my index with them with two big random lines. I mean, it was so random. I didn't know, what to do. But at the same time, I have a lot of flakes. So when I say a lot of flakes, I mean like, and a lot of like kits that I've gotten from Makartt, and then I have flakes that I've bought myself, and these are really big jars of flakes. So I also need to start trying to incorporate these in sets and kind of get used to working with them. Just because I have so many of them, I do need to utilize them. But I'm basically just, like I said, just placing them on this nail randomly. Wasn't even sure what I was doing, just trying to use them. And then once I get that set, you'll see me go over the nail with some base coat gel. And then I'm going to start placing those stars on the same nail in just random spots as well. And once this nail is set how I like, I do go ahead and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. Those flakes were getting everywhere. It was kind of annoying, but like I do want to learn how to do better with these flakes. But you got to be careful, because what I mean by sticky is they just like, if you have like something with base coat gel, or like these are gel nails that were cured so they're automatically sticky, it's going to stick automatically to whatever it touches. So it did kind of get on my middle finger as well, but I did end up getting that off before the set was finished. But that's what I mean by sticky. If it's a surface that's sticky and it can stick to it, it's definitely going to try. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And I would like to take this time to thank anyone who has taken the time to watch any one of my videos. It is greatly appreciated. And watching them to the end does actually help me out a lot. To anyone who is subscribed, I really appreciate you. I love you. And I thank you so very much for being here and supporting me as you always do. Then I'm going in with Kiara Sky's Builder Gel in a bottle over the middle finger. And then on top of that, I'm going to be placing top coat. And this is something I learned from Nailed by Nikki. If you haven't checked her out, please do so. Great channel. She has a great energetic, her energy is just everything. But this is how I used to apply stones, and it never failed me. It worked great, and it was like an inexpensive hack basically. So you use the builder gel just as if you're doing rhinestone glue, and then you put the top coat over it, apply your gems, and those things aren't going anywhere, they stay. And then I just wanted to try, rhinestone glue, which is why I got the Makartt rhinestone glue. But the builder gel with top coat works just as great for any stones that you may want to adhere, even big stones, because you can like put drops of the builder gel on, and the builder gel is a thick consistency, really like strong, so it definitely works. But the reason why is because I'm just going to be placing some rhinestones here randomly on the nail. Didn't know what I was going to do, I just went for it. And I'm using these AB star rhinestones because obviously the stars tie in with the actual Taylor Turquoise with the star glitters in it, just to tie in everything. And once I get this finger set how I like, I then cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do so. My Instagram handle is Nail Addict She, and there I do post my YouTube tutorial nails as well as other nail sets I do and do not record. Also on Instagram, it's a great way for you to DM me with any recreations you may want to see. And after I get that set, I do go ahead and go in with top gel on the index, ring, and pinky, and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. And actually before curing, after I put the top coat, I was just looking at the nails and I felt like it needed a little bit more. So I did start adding AB stones to the cuticle area of the pinky, and I also added it to the cuticle area of the index finger just to give it a little extra oomph. The nails were cute, but with the rhinestones added in the middle finger, I felt like they also needed to be added elsewhere on the nails. And so I just added them on my index and my pinky as well. And then after that, I did go ahead and cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I did apply a little random cuticle oil that I had sitting around, and this is the finished look. I think this came out amazing. I think that Evelyn looks very real. What do you think of this set? Please comment down below and let me know. Also, if you've made it this far, then you might as well go ahead and just like, comment, subscribe, and make sure that you hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I appreciate you all for being with me today. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next one. Again, thank you so much, and much love.